You're listening to Drama Drift, your go-to source for the latest in television entertainment and drama. Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It's Belinda here with your weekly predictions, and this one's packed with shocking twists and juicy developments. We've got a major Lucas surprise coming, and it looks like Dimitri von Leuschner's fate might be sealed. Today, I'll be breaking down what's next for Rolf and Dimitri, Mark and EJ, Thomas and Chad, Gwen and Kristen, and of course Sami and Lucas. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single update. Let's dive right in. First up, I'm calling it. Dr. Rolf might be turning Dimitri into the next Stefano DiMera. Wednesday's spoilers hint that Rafe gets some disturbing news. And by Friday, Eli is confronting EJ. Meanwhile, Mark is busy in Rolf's lab, and it seems Gwen and EJ have joined forces to make Dimitri disappear. My theory? Gwen wanted revenge and the money for herself, and EJ helped her pull it off so she'd fund his secret science project. I also suspect Gwen forged that breakup letter Leo got, pretending it came from Dimitri to keep him clueless. But simply kidnapping her husband isn't a lasting solution. Gwen and EJ are likely planning something far more sinister. EJ can't stand his nephew, and if Rolf's involved, there's a good chance Dimitri could become a new experiment. Remember, Rolf has done this before. He once turned Steve Johnson into Stefano using that microchip. The science is already proven, and Stefano's return has been teased for months. This could very well be it. Next, let's talk about Mark. I believe he's going to steal the experimental drug Versivvi from Rolf's lab to save his mother. Kat convinces her brother to ask EJ for a job, and although EJ initially hesitates, he changes his mind when he hears about Mark's lab experience. Once hired, Rolf introduces Mark to the experimental drug, which has miraculous healing potential. Mark later learns that their mother, Katerina, is suffering from early-onset dementia due to past trauma, and in desperation, he considers using the drug to save her. Rolf's ethics have always been questionable, so he might agree to the risky human testing. But even if he doesn't, Mark may take matters into his own hands. Now about Thomas, poor kid's had enough of Salem. After witnessing Chad comforting Kat, Thomas lashes out, accusing his father of caring more about Kat than his family. In a fit of anger, he runs into the street and nearly gets hit by a car. Thankfully, it doesn't look fatal, but it's a huge wake-up call. Jennifer is furious with Chad and blames him for the chaos. She's already been worried about how Thomas has been acting, and this might be the push for her to take the kids to Boston to live with her and Jack until things calm down. Given that the actor who plays Thomas is leaving the show and the role has been recast for next year, this storyline might be how they explain his absence for a while. Moving on, Gwen's got another secret plan brewing, and it involves Kristen. The promo shows Kristen blindfolded and confused after being taken out of Statesville, demanding to know where she is. Gwen's been working closely with EJ on his shady lab projects, and this might be part of something bigger. Since Gwen and Kristen have a history of teaming up, this could actually be a fake kidnapping meant to free Kristen without her being charged for escaping. But knowing EJ and Gwen, there could be darker motives too. Let's just hope this isn't another Rolf experiment in disguise. And finally, let's talk about Sami and Lucas. Yes, they're back and officially engaged. Sami's return to Salem is short but dramatic, and she drops the engagement bombshell to Eric, Will, and the rest of the family. Since Lucas is also in town for the same few episodes, it's clear he's the one she's marrying. Despite their rocky past, including that unforgettable kidnapping incident, Sami seems ready to forgive him. Maybe it's because her other ex, EJ, moved on with her sister Belle, and she's finally found peace with Lucas. Their family's reaction is mostly positive. Will and Eric are surprised but supportive. Roman's happy if Sami's happy, and even Marlena seems on board. The only one who might raise an eyebrow is Kate Roberts, who never thought Sami was good enough for her son. But love wins in Salem as always. Thanks for tuning in and being part of the Drama Drift family. Make sure you're following us wherever you get your podcasts, Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or anywhere else, so you don't miss the next round of spoilers, twists, and delicious drama. Until next time, this is Belinda signing off from Drama Drift.